So we stopped off for the night at Haakwood State Forest Campground. I thought I'd just show you some of the sites. Pretty nice sites, very nice and shaded. There's a river that runs back behind here. I'll show you that here in a second. And it looks really good for fishing, honestly. There's someone that's left their campsite still burning. But thought we'd just show you these sites. We cut our upper peninsula trip short by one night because on Labor Day weekend they closed the bridge from 6 a.m. until noon for doing an annual bridge walk where you can walk either the full span of the bridge or walk halfway one way, halfway back. But we didn't want to get tied up in holiday traffic, plus the bridge being closed. So we headed into the Lower Peninsula to get a little bit closer to home, but still stay north because there's a slight chance last night for very heavy northern lights, and more so tonight. But we wanted to try and take that opportunity to see if we'd see something. So Miss Moki and I and my wife and Willow, our other dog, are just doing a quick walk before we hit the road south. But here's just a nice little view of a fishing spot in the back of the campground. Typical fisherman trails all along the banks of this. They've had a serious wintertime ice storm. I think it was like springtime actually, and knocked a horrendous amount of trees down. So there's a little bit of trees down in the outlying areas, but not too bad. But we camped here last night. It was very quiet. Good view of the night sky. I'll show you a couple pictures here of where I got some nice Milky Way shots. There's a parking area if you want to just access the creek itself. But yeah, $20 a night. I don't believe this is reservable. It was a typical pay tube, hand pump water and pit toilets. But nice campground. Shade if you want shade, sun if you want sun. So thought I'd just pass on the information to you guys if you wanted to check out this campground. I'll show a picture of the board here in a minute of what the self-pay station looks like. But if you're going up to the Upper Peninsula, this could be a nice little stop off. I think this is like 45 minutes south of the bridge. So if you're not wanting, there's a bug on me. If you're not wanting to make it all the way into the Upper Peninsula and want this as a stop off, it's a good spot. Close to a small town, Indian Creek, maybe Indian something. There's a highway that's about a quarter mile that way that you can't hear through the night, but it's not been noisy at all. Just typical road noise. But the town's got everything you want to offer: food, drinks, bars, whatever, ice cream shops with too long of lines. It's currently Memorial Day 2025, and the bugs have been almost non-existent except for that one you saw right there. We stopped off at a potential elk viewing spot in the kind of northeast part of the state last night. I didn't see any elk. I did see prints, but I threw some off on for the first time on this 5-day trip up here. So it's been cool weather. Today's the warmest day so far. It's probably about 70 or 75 right now. But black flies and mosquitoes have been almost non-existent in the Upper Peninsula and Lower Peninsula. I had one mosquito on me, put a little bit of off on me, and that was fine. The bug that just landed on my face a moment ago was just some sweat bee or some type of fly or whatever, and didn't harm me. So check this place out. It's pretty nice. Thought I'd show a little bit better view of the river. Looks like it's 2 to 3 feet deep. I don't know if it's any good for fishing or not, but I've seen several people out with fishing poles and people heading to the river. There's some people that are kayaking it, and they said that it's really nice to kayak from here and then downriver. This is a little community park that's about 2 miles south of that campground, and water's moving pretty good. It'd be pretty fun to kayak.